Good evening, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
No surprises there. Batting first was the most logical choice. It's an even surface and one that should yield plenty of runs.
We're nearing the end of this tournament. The pitch, it still looks in good condition, and I expect plenty of runs and wickets today. The crowd's built up nicely and is already making plenty of noise. Let's get down to the action.
Here we go. First ball.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Smacks that away through the gap.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. Might look to go big again here.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Beautiful catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for four.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Doesn't beat the infield.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Into the third over. The batting team are now 20 for 1.
Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Sure, it's plenty from these bowlers.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, I thought that was past him, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Singh, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Finds the edge. Sure, staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Gets that away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Patel, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the south end. They've gone up here. Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Power and precision in that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. How will he reply?
End of the over and time for a little more freedom in the field.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merit. Very good power play.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep had some serious work to cut it off. Cuts that off well in the infield. Singh ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Patel from the south end. Goes over the top with that shot.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Edge. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off now. 2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Straight to the fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Square cut, finds point, no run.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now
Going with spin now.
change of bowling. The off spinner is coming on to bowl.
A nice glance off the pads, no stopping that one.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Well balanced, smothered the ball and through the leg side it goes. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now 75 for 3.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Times it to perfection. Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Goes for it, over cover and away it goes. Oh, all the way for 6. That's all class you're watching right there. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. And out, deep, fine. Had to run around a bit and they've got to the drop of the ball and taken a great catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and they've taken a good catch.
It's just another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you just have to accept you couldn't do anything about it.
Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Sunda coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Couldn't get it through the field. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Might look to go big again here.
Gone. Gully with an easy catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant.
Knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Patel, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Finds the edge. That's a confident appeal. Gone. Fine catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Edge, but it drops safely. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Beautiful catch. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
A new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Wow, how did that miss? The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Patel from the north end. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Chance gone. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. Attempts shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Here we go. First ball.
drilled that one away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Beats the field with a great shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the first over. The score is now 11.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Thick edge, no! That's racing away. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Over the infield with a crack.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Can't get that outside the ring field.
We're 2 overs down into the second innings and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
Krishna from the south end. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a textbook shot off the back foot. Plenty of confidence to gain from it. It just flies to the boundary.
Straight to the fielder.
End of the third over. The score is now 26 for none.
Gone. Good catch on the boundary. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide as cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring. Nicked it. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
4 gone in the power play, and it's a healthy run rate at the moment, thanks to some great power hitting and some well-timed shots through the gap, keeping them ahead so far.
Cuts that off well in the infield. No. Terrible shot. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Brilliant diving stop. They've gone up here.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Drilled that one away. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
That's the power play completed, and it's been a splendid mix of boundaries and running. It's the start they would have wanted.
Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure. Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Nicked it. Cariapa, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Going with pace now. Oh, I thought that was past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Oh, fantastic catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the over. The batting team are now on.
Chahar, the spinner, coming into the attack.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot, it's just ridiculous.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged it. Chaha has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Pandya, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Brilliant shot there.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. A few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, bowled him. What a beauty. Swung in and the stump's knocked over.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
End of the 12th over. The batting team are now 99 for 6.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. thick edge. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Misses everything.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Big edge. The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Smacks that away through the gap. Can't get that outside the ring field. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Winds up but misses. Like they went a bit too early on that shot. Chance gone. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Swept away but finds the fielder.
Into the 15th over. The batting team are now...
Pandya from the north end. Wow, that's missed the lot. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win, but in the end, a deserved victory, I'd say.